Hello everyone, and first of all I'm really sorry about this late stream, but as you basically saw from my video which I posted just a while back, like a couple of minutes ago, about half an hour at max, I was actually running into some trouble with some idiots on 3189, which is where I have my farm account. My farm account was actually attacked and it really ruined my day. So to be honest, I was really thinking whenever I should have done this live or not, because I'm not gonna lie, I was like super damn pissed, and I was thinking to myself, I just gotta check if I can even hold it together, man. Like that was what I was basically thinking to myself. Can I even hold it together to make a live stream and not actually be super mad at it? So at the end of the day, I thought to myself, I feel like I'm doing better now, so let's just try and start the stream, and hopefully we manage to keep calm during the whole day. But I won't lie, it was a really terrible experience. It was something that really pissed me off so hard. I just cannot put to words the rage that I had just from the drama. Not even because of my city was attacked, to be honest, just because of the drama and the way how everything was basically handled, into making it seem as if it was actually like a good thing, and the guy who attacked me did so without wanting to hurt me. Just he basically thought that I was an inactive member, when truth be told, in fact, he gave me such a short amount of time to reply to his message. And by short amount of time I mean like about 30 minutes. Like 4 minutes after he messaged me, he scouted me, and then he waited another 20 minutes only to attack my city. So yeah, that thing kind of like fills you with rage, and I don't know, man. It honestly did feel bad. I'm not gonna lie, it felt like terrible. Like these people just they just do not deserve to see a good day in this game. I'm not gonna lie, like that's honestly what I believe about these people. They should not have a single good day into this game. Love it, hate it, doesn't really matter. Honestly, like the worst experience ever. The worst experience ever. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that message, it's like, are you active? And then it's like, oh my god, he's not active, look at him. Giving me like zero time to react to that. Just giving me like zero time to react to that. Imagine giving someone like 15 minutes before you attack him. Like they literally scouted me 4 minutes after they messaged me, like the person, and then he attacked me within the range of 30 minutes max. As if people who play this game actually spend 24/7 playing the game and they just do not sleep. Like I couldn't have been just maybe like some active guy who was like at sleep or something. No, that's actually not the case. What I was, oh come on, do not 5-bar this place, get away. Just don't ruin my day, man. Go somewhere else. You kill this 33, please. Just don't do that right now. I had like too much of a terrible day with my farm being attacked for my barbs to be stolen as well, or to maybe run away from each other, which is basically what they are gonna do. Can I chain these two with Ethelfled? I can. I'm pretty sure that I can, unless he moves yet again. But he won't move. Like if he moves, man, it's been too much of a hard day for me to just be this unlucky. Eivor, hey man. Yeah, I'm having like a super bad day, man. You basically saw what happened. I basically typed it on Discord. My farm city was attacked, You're in KVK now? Yep, it started yesterday and now we are in KVK and we just started chaining a bit. It's time to push. It's time to push, basically. Gather resources. We are gathering resources. Come on. That's exactly what we are doing. We are gathering resources and at the same time we are barb chaining. And barb chaining though, it's gonna be hella hard. Oh man, but honestly, like the guy who attacked my farm, really, what a terrible person. It just could have not pissed me off anymore. Imagine giving someone 30 minutes to reply if they are an active person or not. How is that even a goddamn thing? Like 20 minutes? 20 goddamn minutes. It's like, are you active? 20 minutes? No, he's not. Boom. Man, I'm at work, or I'm sleeping, or I'm eating, or I'm doing basically any other activity besides playing this game. It's that easy. Hey man, you're in KVK. Yep, I'm in KVK. Kuzai, hey buddy, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry for being late today. I'm really sorry about that. But yeah, I guess everyone knows right now, but my farm city got attacked in another kingdom, which it's a farm. It's really not the worst of the worst, but it's the fact that the idiot basically messaged me if I was online and then attacked my city 20 minutes later, as if that was a normal amount of time to be given to someone so they can reply if they're active or not. Can you imagine? Look at our honor colony. Colony is dominating. Okay. Honor. Let's go. Shee. Nice. Nice, man. But then again, these are your active hours. 3207 will beat you to it. Not just kidding. We are doing terribly bad though. I was expecting more from 3207. I'm not gonna lie. But then again, I was expecting more from myself as well. I really had like a terrible day when it comes to work, man. Like, just as I was I was about to like finish working and I was about to come to home and do the whole chaining and everything. We basically scheduled a meeting, and can you imagine, man, the whole idea with doing meetings with Italians is the fact that they just never stop. Like, they just go to work at like 10 a.m. and they come home at like 7 p.m. Meanwhile, we start work at like 7 a.m. and then we go home at like 4 p.m. So they always schedule meetings after the timer that we go off home, like, and then we somehow always accept it. Like, we are always okay with scheduling a meeting even though we somehow need to go to work. Like, can I just not go home, please? Is that too much to do? Just let me go home, basically. But no, that's apparently not the case. So yeah, we basically had a meeting with a couple of colleagues as we were about to go home. You can imagine how pissed off I was at the fact that the first day of the KVK I was sitting there just giving ideas about this bullshit thing. By the way, who scouted me? 95, 07, 08 and 02 are all top 5. Oh, I didn't check that. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Yay, nice. Okay, where is 3212 though? Really? This is like the best that they have done so far? Huh. I'm not gonna lie, I expected more. Okay, like, this is actually pretty good, pretty goddamn good for us, man. If we keep this up, it's gonna be amazing. Giga Chat, hey buddy, welcome to the stream today. How was your day? Because mine was terrible. How am I doing? You just gotta see the video I just posted, man. You just gotta see the video I just posted. My farm was burned. Not the one that I have into this kingdom, the one that I have in another kingdom, but yeah, I'm just not gonna get into the drama, but basically the idiot just messaged me if I was an active member and then attacked me 20 minutes later. Because that is a reasonable amount of time to be giving to someone before you can actually burn him down. Shit. So yeah, that's the case. Kuzai. Oh, I forgot you can actually scout people though. I forgot that this is KVK, so you can even scout through gates. How did you find my location though? That's cause that's a secret. That's a secret, Kuzai. How did you find my location, buddy? Shh. Don't spoil it. People hate me. Can you imagine, like, really? He better, like, all I can say is, like, if he's going there, he better chain. Like, if he doesn't chain, it's gonna piss me off. If he chains, I'm gonna be completely 100% fine with it. But if he doesn't chain, it's gonna piss me off. Like, let me just say this much. Can I just say this much? Like, if he chains, it's good, but if he doesn't chain, it's a problem. Okay, come on, buddy. Hello, come on. But let me chain, please. Okay, he's a good guy. I guess I trash talking for nothing. I'm sorry. He's a good guy. I thought that he was gonna take my chain. Chaining with one single goddamn, with one single march. I'm just too goddamn tired today. But training with one single march is like a real pain. So when I imagine like just going there slowly, and then some guy comes like with cow. Oh, so that's what you were doing. Sorry, buddy. I didn't know that he had like a second march though. I guess that was yeah, I just gotta message him. My bad, buddy. I did not know you had a second march coming. Bye. Where's the text though? Text. Okay, that was my bad. I judged the guy too quickly. That was my bad. He did good. You did fine, buddy. You did awesomely fine. My bad. And guess who's back? Me, with one less farm. I'm gonna be saying this until the end of the day, man. I was just too goddamn pissed at that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, like I'm just too goddamn pissed at that. Oh, wait a minute. Increase your power by 340,000 through building, research, and training. Ooh, interesting. That's like 2000k though, gems. Is it like even worth it though for me to push with training? Like 400k in training just for that? I feel like it's too much. Even this one, it's not exactly gonna give me that amount of power. So sure, is it even worth it? Like 2000 gold, 2000 gems. Anyway, Doc, welcome to the stream, man. I hope that you're having an amazing day today. We definitely have a lot of work to be done. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like super late. I sure started this like a long time ago. Oh, and my barracks are finished. What the hell? Someone needs to give me Duke or something. Do you have like a training speed somewhere here? If we have like a training speed in here, it would be amazing. Please, Commander, building speed. We do have like the attack. Zero training speed. Open. There we go. Let's go with Duke, please. Of course, when I share this, my city will show. But hey, I'm not really worried about my main. I'm only worried about my farms. Like my main, it's really not something that I'm worried about. It would honestly take them a while to zero my mains, and I would just get something in return. How are you feeling about KVK? What do you think of your allies? Well, we are doing amazing so far, man. Look at this. Connor just showed me, because I honestly I haven't even paid attention. Like I just logged in a while back, but look at this. 3202 allies, good. 3208 allies, Connor basically, good. 3207 us, amazing. Should have been first rank, but you know it's kind of like the count that matters, so good. 3212 enemies, bad. 3195 friends, good. So what do you think, man? What do you think? I honestly feel like we're just doing amazing. Why do I see a red flash? I'm getting scouted. Damn you, Arwin. How dare you scout me? I should make you an example to everyone by apologizing. Please don't scout me. Nah, just kidding. But yeah, that's why. It's one of like the perks of being a streamer. People will just love to harass you a little bit, sometimes even to make jokes. But yeah, it is one of the issues of being a streamer. You just gotta be patient, and I can be patient. Like patience is like one of my biggest virtues. I can hold up. I can keep my calm up to like 4 seconds. Like, have you ever seen someone who can be like not pissed off and not actually go into like a rage mode for like 4 full seconds? It's like an achievement, man. It's kind of like you can only imagine. Thank you, Lizzie, the woman who didn't accept me into SW. Oh, by the way, that's actually a good question though. Should I actually jump? Like, I feel like right now is like the best moment to actually jump to TM7. They're gonna be a lot more active, and I really believe that I should be jumping to them real quickly. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be jumping. I'm not gonna be staying at SO7, and I love these guys, they are amazing, but right now we just should think about where the biggest rewards are. Nothing else. So I definitely gonna jump like to a more powerful alliance. If I could go to like rank 1 alliance, which is SW, it's gonna be even more amazing, but because those guys didn't like open my gate when I wanted to get the what's it called, like the buff, when they didn't accept me, they kind of low-key pissed me off. So now I'm kind of hating on SW, and I just love TM more. So I might just be going to TM. It's like the second most powerful alliance, and I'm just gonna be staying there unless we have like fighting. Then of course I'm going to SW and everyone needed, because yo, they just do not matter as much for me to ruin my whole KVK just to hold a grudge against someone. But ooh, yeah, baby, yeah, give me that level 8 right there. Ooh, making me feel amazing. Oh yeah, that was something. I just love level 8, man. I just love level 8 and level 9 gathering plots, the best. Like, you just put your troops in there and you just forget about them for like the rest of the year. You just come back at like the end of the KVK, just picking them up again. Look at these numbers, man. It's like just amazing, just amazing. I should farm more. I should definitely farm more, but I'm not gonna be competitive on farming, to be honest, because I just want to farm gems. The only reason as to why I'm gathering right now, because my farm is gathering for me, so I'm really not in the dire need of resources, but for at least for the moment. But the only reason as to why I'm gathering right now is because I want to do the goddamn event for the civilization explorer. So yeah, I gotta collect like 80 million wood right now, and that's the only reason as to why I'm gathering. Otherwise I wouldn't even bother with that. But yeah, KVK is going amazing, man. Like the first day of the KVK is definitely going amazing. So should I go with the AP though? Should I actually go with the AP? What is the strongest player into the KVK or most kill participation? That's a good ass question. That is honestly a good ass question, man. You and me both should actually have an answer for that. And that is exactly what we are gonna do. And we are gonna find out right now. That's a really good question, because we cannot chain these two, so of course we gotta do something else. Sheesh. Telling you, I should just upgrade my goddamn YSG. I should just spend my gold heads on him. It's gonna be so much easier to do something in this KVK. I feel like I'm struggling right now, just trying to find some barbs who are like super goddamn close with each other, and that's doesn't even appear to be like a real thing. Just look at me, I'm walking what, It was like 4 minutes. By the time that I'm there, those two would have split up like 4 times. But still. So, you told me the individual power. Let's go by alliance first. The most powerful alliance that we have is 3195, which I believe they're an ally, thankfully, and that's 6.8 billion. The second most powerful, again ally, 6.7 billion. The third most powerful is C12 from 3212, they are enemies. The fourth more powerful is 3206, enemies. I wonder where Ziki is, by the way. Ever since KVK started, the guy has just not loved me anymore. LL 3214, enemies. Then it's us, and then it's 3196. So let's see like the individual power. 240 million by Trey Davien. That's good. That's good. That's a friendly person right there. The second is Seraphine from us. 3196. That's enemies. Like, yep, 328. Inzaghi, of course, and then it's Kuzai. Like these two. Like, can you just imagine these two are like on my stream? Can you imagine? And one of them is probably scouting me right now. Nah, it's just Aaron. Just kidding, buddy. But can you just imagine like the feeling of playing with such whales? That being said, I'm like super excited for everything. I am super excited for everything, man. It's a lot more interesting than just staying and farming. But then again, I need to emphasize, this much. People who put in the work, during the off season, they are like the people who actually thrive more into KVKs. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest about that. That one matters as well. It shouldn't like be everything about, like, shouldn't everything be about like the KVK. Everyone, even though like the off season is kind of like boring, it's very, very much needed for this game. By the way, what are the directives that we are given, man? We gotta always check them out. Do not cut barbarians with 3. Okay, he's just basically telling me to chain right here. Okay, my suggestion, okay, this is just basically chaining, but where do we focus? Spend money, KVK. Do we have like similar, like what tech we should go for? Oh, okay, increase the technologies of cavalry and infantry. The more we strengthen those, it will enable us to get better reports. Okay, fine, but like, should we actually go for the AP as well? I feel like we have enough time to go for some AP. What do you guys think about it? Like, should I actually, when it comes to like the tech, should I actually go for the, should I not go for the AP? Should I just go for like the attack and defense, like infantry and cavalry? Is that like the most important thing to go for? Like right now I believe that we have plenty of time to work on the AP, and that's like a way for us to get more rewards into the game, so we can actually do like other tech as well faster. Is that like a bad strategy that I'm pulling out right now? Because I really believe that we are going at this like the wrong way. I might be wrong, but I haven't been in KVK3 for around a year, so I've forgotten. No, but I'm just saying like by reason alone. Like I'm not exactly asking you to remember, you know. But like by reason alone, is it like more normal to actually just go for the rejuvenation first? This basically gives you like more AP, which means that you can do attack, defense, infantry, and whatever else. You can do it like faster. Ultimately, it won't matter a ton because you'll have a bunch of people investing into all the tech. Yeah, you're damn right about it. That's actually the reason as to why I'm asking, because We are being told to push for these two, but I feel like this one is kind of like more important. Now, of course, starting now, I will do like what my kingdom says. But that being said, is it like not right for me to do the rejuvenation first, and then that's gonna give you like more boost to like the rest of the technology, or is it like a weird way of thinking about it? That was actually what I was thinking. So I feel like that the best way you could have gone at that was just like the way I said it. And again, I might be wrong at it, but dude, Arven, how far are you, man? I really wonder how far is this guy. Is 08 like here? Yeah, they are here. He's like walking through the whole map. The guy's walking through the whole. By the way, there's Connor. This is our Connor. Can you believe that? And this is Kuzai, and this is like Inzaki. Like these three, man. It's amazing. The fact that they are on my stream, amazing. But yo, they're like super damn far though. We are only gonna meet with 3208 during Kingsland. So that feels like so bad. The fact that we are gonna meet with these guys only during Kingsland. Fast. Sheesh. Long term, I think the AP and bar bonds are better, but definitely for the Kingsland, you'll need all the war tech as good as possible. I guess that's what they're worried about. Well, what I was kind of like low-key thinking is the fact that by having more AP, you could just do the rest faster as well. And that being said, from technically, we're not gonna be fighting anyone anytime soon. Like this zone right here that we have is for like us, the allies. Like this is 3202 by the way, and this is 3212. These guys are enemies, but they are gonna occupy this zone. They are not gonna occupy this zone. Then we're basically gonna fight for the ruins or whatever these things are called. So this is like the only place where we are gonna be meeting our enemies, you know. For ruins, the war tech is probably marginal gains. Maybe you're right. I don't know. Maybe you're right about that. Maybe I'm kind of like going through this the wrong way. So let's just go with the expertise of the. Let's go with the expertise of everyone else, and I guess that we are just gonna be pushing into the infantry. Like I'm definitely not pushing cavalry though. I'm always going infantry because that's the thing that I mostly care about. Attack troop, yeah, combustion, burning speed. So I guess that's kind of like the path that we are gonna take. And archers and siege, I don't believe that we are gonna do much with that. But if only we could have gotten this rejuvenation up to like level 10, it would have been like amazing. That being said, level 10 of rejuvenation for day 1, good enough. Good enough. Oh, we gotta. I really gotta check this one out though. Nah, not this one. So your alliance controls 1 Crusader camps at the end of the chapter. I wonder if, yeah, I believe we are gonna take this one for sure. Your home kingdom controlled your home kingdom's Crusader forces at the end of the chapter. Your alliance has destroyed 50 level 6 barb forts. Okay, these are things that we can basically get done. And the rewards are going to be amazing, so that's why we need to go to like a better alliance for sure, in my opinion. Like this is like the 3rd strongest alliance that we have. It's not bad, but it's just not like the best possible thing either. So I feel like the 2nd rank is more important than this. I remember like the last time I was at the same alliance, which is 07N, but like the 2nd alliance, that it wasn't that one. Like TM7, these guys were like 3rd or something. They got some free room for me. Hopefully if I apply, I make it there. Well, I'm like closer to right here. I'm like really closer to TM7, so it doesn't really make sense for me to go over here right now. Should I just like apply for TM7? What do you guys feel like? I should do. These people have 4 free spots, so let's just see if they're gonna take me though. Let's just see if they're gonna take me. Hopefully they will take me. TM7, let's go. Alliance, apply. Where can I do some good as chaining? Because we're like so close to everyone else though. This is gonna be like such a huge struggle to do chains and everything. Oh, come on though. Accept me, guys, please. I'm vulnerable. Come on. Come on. I just don't want to walk like this though. Like this, I'm basically like 30,000 troops less than my total. So I'm just waiting to get accepted into the alliance, I guess. If they do accept me, that is. I wonder if they have like any leaders online right now. Holy hell, come on though. It's weird that nobody's actually on right now. I guess I'll just Discord them, but then again on Discord nobody replies. Nobody ever replies. Arvin, he's actually close to my power, which is nice. Now I do not feel alone. Now I do not feel alone. That being said, he's about 4 million more than I am, so. $28.74, our force are amazing at accepting. Literally only takes half a second. I'm telling you, man, when it comes to this kingdom, as much as I love 3207, the leadership is really unresponsive. Like, it's super hard to gain something here. It takes a while. It always takes like a while. Like I feel like I feel like I'm lucky to be accepted. Huh? Wait a minute. Is that like, why only 178k? I should be getting the 200 full k, man. What is this? The alliance tech, man. How's the alliance tech? Everything should be full in here because this alliance has been regular army damage increased, talented commander. Am I missing something? I'm missing something right now. I feel like I should have had a lot better buffs. This is not the case, but okay. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. Now, whenever or not I can chain these two, the answer is a no, for sure. So let's just go somewhere else. Arwin, you a farmer? If he's a farmer, then what am I? Can you just imagine that? Like, if Arwin is a farmer, then what am I? I'm like triple the farmer. Like, if Arwin somehow feels bad about being a farmer, then I should feel 10 times worse. Winning camp, losing camp. Oh, I actually divide into camps, huh? So if I'm like top 300 into gathering resources or top 1000, then I get like some stuff. I don't even know how far top 1000 is though. I don't like the fact that it always shows only the results for like the top 100 members, and then it just shows nothing else. It's impossible for me to guess just how far away I am from going to a decent rank and whenever I should focus on that or not. That being said, of course I'm not gonna focus on it. I'm gonna be farming for like 4 of my marches, but not resources. Like, I'm gonna be farming gems as soon as I get my wood done. And yeah, after that it's only gonna be like my Charles Martel. Maybe I could do like a second march with Sun Tzu to do chaining, but I feel like a lot more confident on my Ethelflaed. Being KVK3 and not having like a full AoE commander is like the worst feeling in the world. I'm not gonna lie. That is one of the things that I hate the most. 2 for accept, by the way, guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. Kind of late, but still better. You know, we have a saying in here which is like better late than ever. So I'll just take the late, I guess. Purchase 10 items in the career station. If only we had one right now. We do, apparently. Okay, and I'm receiving a few mails. What am I even getting? Ancient pages. Not really something worth it. Is it me, or like are the troops kind of like slow in here? Maybe because like the map is bigger. Maybe it's because of that, but I feel like troops are really super slow in here, in this map. Like, I gotta get my hands on some buff or something. Maybe it's like the size of the map, probably, possibly. Oh man, that's a lot of work to be done though. That's a lot of work to be done in there. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that's a lot of work to be done there. How many days do we have? 41 days. So the KVK3 is basically 42 days long, huh? I guess that's a good amount of time to be doing everything. Okay, let's just find you, like, I need the wood. Like, I just 100% need wood. That's basically what I'm looking for right now. Let's see if it can, like, maybe automatically find a level 8. Level 9? No. It's got like maybe like a level 7 wood at least. Can I get like a level 7? I can get a level 7. Is it full? Yeah. Nice. Let's go for it. Honor roll. Oh man, I'm like super far away from everyone. I've basically not done anything. Oh man, imagine like, what is like the first buff though? Archer attack, infantry attack, damage to barbs. Uh, well, it's honestly like it's a terrible skin. I'm not gonna lie. Besides the damage to Barb thing, I don't believe that there's anyone who would go with archers right now. Is it me, or like anyone here knows any guy who has went archers? Because to me it feels kind of weird. Oh come on, that was like a really bad position to go to right now. Nice. Imagine if only had like a full AoE commander. I could have done like miracles. I could have done miracles with that. It actually went the other way. It's not gonna be possible for me to. Seraphine 2, is that like the whale that we had? Yeah, it is. Apparently. I guess everyone hates chaining in here. And I do understand why. It's a huge pain to do chains. Even more in my case, but it's the most rewarding thing though. So it's not, I don't do chaining because I like it. I do because I need to. Otherwise there's just like no way for me to even reach a decent spot in there. Pluto, hey buddy, how are you doing today? Thank you for coming by the stream again. Respects for chaining with Ethelfled, that's dedication. Nah man, that's being poor. That's being poor. That's being a broke ass person. Cause I just do not have enough gold heads to to do anything decent right now. So I can only basically spend my gold heads on maxing my YSG, or I can just spend them on CPO, and I'm just gonna like choose CPO, man. I'm sorry, but yeah, definitely not chaining with Ethelfled because I like it. She's terrible. I would have just wished for YSG instead. He said something bad about me. I was AFK. Nah, of course not. I would never say something bad about you, man. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Connor, do not tell him. I'm on the stream, I see my name. Oh man. Yep, I was looking at you into the Lost Kingdom, man. Realizing that you are literally the king of the other kingdom. It would be like just, huh. I'll rewatch stream after. I'm gonna delete that. Like, I'm not gonna leave the stream for you to rewatch, man. Who do you think I am? Right, you feel like I'm dumb or something? I'm taking the proof with me to the grave. um, Nobody will ever know. Well, everyone will know besides you, basically. You know, but that's, you gotta realize something, Arwen. That's on you, man. You decided to actually not watch the video, right? So you decided that you had better things to do. That's on you. Connor was here and he listened to it, right? So it's kind of like the lesson that you have learned is that whenever I'm doing a live, you never go away. Doesn't matter if it's like bathroom or you gotta eat or if there's like an earthquake. That's not an option. Oh, don't shame me now. No, I'm just joking around, buddy. You know I don't mean it. You just know I'm not that type of person. I just like to joke around. Defeat 100 barbs. Done. Give me those. I left once and come back to other telling me to get work. Man, they really hate you, don't they? They really hate it when you're not doing your job, huh? And you're telling me to be king? It's kind of like, why? I can see you struggling, man. I don't want the same fate as you are. Like Connor, I will congratulate you on your position and the fact that you are king and all the leadership and all the drama, but no way, man. I don't want that position of yours. I'd rather just like mine. Like I feel like mine is like the best position ever. Simple member. I go wherever I want inside the kingdom or even outside the kingdom, and it don't matter to me, man. Like all I just gotta do is I gotta gather stuff and I just be like, ooh, donate, ooh, donate, ooh, donate. That's it. It's kind of like a robot. I don't have to worry. If we're losing this KVK, I don't have to worry. I'm just gonna like yell at the king. I'm gonna be like, man, it's because you are terrible. It's not because I didn't fight. You're a bad leader. It's kind of like, you know, when you're losing, everyone blames the leaders. When you're winning, then of course it's the members. Don't you feel like that's the case? Pros and cons, yeah, definitely. Hello, I'm from Brazil and I don't know much English, but I want to know if you know which Wheel of Fortune comes first in KVK3. Some say the first is infantry and others say cavalry. Well, to my knowledge is the second option, which is cavalry. It's first is going to be cavs and then it's going to be the infantry, but that's to my knowledge. Of course, it's my first time in KVK3 as well, but from whatever I have like read on YouTube and everywhere, it's going to be cavalry. It's cavalry, infantry, and archers. There you go. Connor said it, and he's king of 3208, man. So if Connor gave you like wrong information, then he will be persecuted. So you can be damn sure that if he's saying it, it's true. Bro, you know it's true, man. You just know it's true. You're like, maybe you feel like just too perfect and too powerful in that throne, and you just don't know how you one day can just wake up to your city being burned, man. Your best friend Kuzai is gonna be right there looking at you being like, you poor little defenseless. You thought for a second that this was your throne? Nah, it's mine. I'm Kuzai. I win my web. I win my web. I'm pretty sure that he would even sing though. It's kind of like Lion King, you know? By the way, why is my March 178k when I was pulling 200k just a little while before? This feels weird. This feels hella weird. I was pulling 200k before. It just cannot be Alliance Tech because technically TM7 should be a lot more advanced. So what else should I do? I should gather some points too. I am 96%. That's like 60-minute speed ups there, and you have 400 gems. These are like the things that I want the most though. The rest of the stuff, it's not really worth it to just leave everything. How much honor you on, bro? You don't want to see, man. It's only 3k. You don't want to see. Like, which part of I had like a really stressful day did you not understand? I was like at work until like 7 p.m. and then I came home just to find my farm burned. So then I made a video about that, and I just basically started playing on this account when I started streaming. So I wasted some huge opportunities today. It was like a hella busy day, and I hope that maybe tomorrow is like better. Otherwise it's gonna be like a real pain. Where are you? Come on, get your ass in here, please, before they divide. But I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna try my best to do better, man. I have a lot of AP, unspent AP, so maybe before the day ends, maybe I'll be at like, is like 10k a good goal? I would say yes. So I feel like I could definitely get myself to like somewhere around 10k, maybe ish, or at least 6 to 7k. Just like because the map is so big right now, it's a huge pain walking around. So yeah, definitely 2 marches are needed. My KVK3 has started, so is ours, man. So is ours. Are you sure you're not on our KVK, DD Rogers? Are you sure you're not with us, man? Because ours started yesterday and yours started as well, so it is possible. And we are only KVK3. Oh no, wait, you're actually on the other KVK, which has 3210 in it, right? Now I remember. You have 3210 and 3209 in your KVK. You're an infantry main or cavalry main? Infantry. 3204 is trash. I told you, man. I told you. I told you, man. I told you, be careful of 3204. They appear to be hella powerful, but they are not. Like, when it comes to fighting, they just do not fight at all. I understood something then. Then you speak. You skip YSG, right? I did not have enough gold heads for YSG. I have YSG, but it's not maxed. It's not maxed. It should be maxed. I am poor. No money. No money. Just nah, just kidding. No, but I just made some mistakes, and I didn't fight completely as much as I should have. So, and KVK2 was really bad for us, so I didn't get as many rewards as I wanted to. Kingdom 12087 KVK, come look at it. Sure, man, just give me like a moment, please. Okay, let's just go with it. Fast. Kingdom is 12087. 500, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Is this even a real kingdom though? Are you sure? I don't believe that's like real coordinates, man. C12087. Oh, C12, not C21. Okay, let's just look at this one real quick. See? Mountain. Amazing. Where's the fighting? Whoa. Okay. Let's just see. Anything burning in here? Anything burning in here? Not really, not really, not really. Is there really anything fighting? Like anything going on in here? It appears as if these two are like allies. And like it would appear as if they are allies right now. I don't see anything burning at all in here. So it's kind of like east versus west or something. Oh, no mind. Is there like some fighting going on in here? My bed is S31 181. Okay, I guess S31 181. 500. If anyone is wondering why I always type like 500, it's just random coordinates. It doesn't really matter. So this is 3201, man. These are like the guys that I wanted to fight the most. Feels bad that we didn't get a chance to show them who's boss this time. Yeah, they won KVK 2, man, but 100% they were not winning KVK 1. 100% they were not gonna win the next KVK. 100%. This feels bad. This is 204, yeah. V04, I remember these guys, man. I'm telling you, just be careful. They're just, look at them, bank. I'm pretty sure that they only work as bankers. I would not be surprised as if like the only way that they win KVKs is to giving resources. 11D, 11R. On the right side, 05. These guys, you should be kind of like low-key careful. They were low-key kind of snakes into our last KVK. USA 09. I would say decent guys, really not like the worst. Not really amazing fighters, but that being said, they're like fun people to hang around with. And this one should be you, right? .6. Nice. This is like your main alliance, and this one should be your backup alliance if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, man. I feel like you can definitely have a good KVK. I wish you all luck. Excuse me if I do not really have like all that much time today to do everything, but I just gotta make sure I keep chaining, man. I'm in L23, the second biggest alliance. Okay, why not? Nothing wrong with that. Good job. Being in L93, nothing wrong with it. Of course, you should make sure that now that the fighting starts, and now that everyone is like in Lost Kingdom, the first rank alliance is gonna gain a lot of free places, free slots. So do take advantage of that. Try to go to the main to the main alliance. You know, whenever you can, just try to go to a more powerful alliance. Right now I'm staying in TM07 because I believe that these guys are like the second most powerful alliance, but I immediately jumped from third rank to like first rank to second rank. Immediately I just jumped, man. It's gonna be a lot more rewards in here, and 100% we are gonna be fighting more as well. So just try to jump, man. Try to jump to come the F on. Why are you being such a pain? That's why I hate like Ethelflaed and everything, man. Okay, this one should be doable now. Please, just a little bit more. Do not dare turn around. Stop. Man. This is what chaining with Ethelflaed looks like for anyone who feels like this is nice experience. And now this guy turned. Of course he would turn. Like I just pulled him way too hard. Come on. Look at him just go like right here. He's gonna go like right here. This thing is like the worst feeling in the world. Chaining with a half circle AoE is like the worst feeling in the world. Unless you're chaining with Sun 2, which is even worse. It's like 60% range. The positioning though, it's such a pain. And yeah, I guess I just gotta get used to that. $60. Okay, one thing that it's kind of like a pain is the fact that I need to open like camp technologies just to see how many points I have. Honor roll 4K. There we go. Going amazingly well, right, Connor? By the way, Connor, how much honor do you have? That's my question to you. Oh, that's a nice chain right here. If we finish fast, we could definitely take this one. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of like funny how all the kingdoms who won KVK2 are not doing so terribly bad and are doing KVK3 against weaker enemies than we are. Meanwhile, we were the losers and somehow this kingdom gained more members than all of the other kingdoms. 12.7k, I'm 17th right now. I would say that's a really good number, man. I don't even know why you're making that face. Unless it's kind of like, shh, do not get bored. Like, unless you're like trying to make me feel better, then I would understand. But otherwise, that's some really damn good numbers. If you're doing it to not make me feel bad, don't worry about it. I have no soul. You cannot make me feel bad if you wanted to. Unless you mention my farm that burned, then you're gonna make me cry. But that's a secret. I'm from 3253. We lost KVK in early game. Just collecting now. Shit. Yeah, it feels terrible whenever you lose the KVK, man. But try to collect those gems. Collect gems, man. Trust me. Just collect gems. Collect gems and get your VIP up. That's definitely what you should be doing. Where the hell are you going, man? Come on, just go through the mountain. Well, this is not chainable anymore. Not with Flood. Maybe it is chainable. I'm just too goddamn lazy, I guess. Let me just try one more time. Okay, but it's such a huge pain. I guess it is chainable after all, but I'm just too lazy to be doing all of this, man. It's too much work. The whole rotation bullshit. And one of the worst traits about this is the fact that you just cannot click. Like, this is like a blind zone. I cannot right click right here. 100% that's a glitch that should be fixed. You get Juglion and end his suffering. Yeah, really should, man. But it's not gonna happen anytime soon because I need to wait until the end of KVK. See, now it's coming like this side. It's kind of like the worst feeling ever, just trying to chain. And the worst feeling ever, it's kind of like when the barb that is here is walking all the way through here. Like, that's like the worst feeling ever. Whenever you have like a barb but you are chaining in here and they just somehow, this one walks here and this one walks here. It's kind of like, where the F are you mother effers going? Just get your ass in here. Anyway, see, now we walk home, which is like another extra 4 minutes. And that's the game, I guess. Patience. Patience. Yeah, I cannot wait for Zhuge Liang, man. And maybe a few extra sculptures like gold heads and gold stars to maximize my YSG. After that, it's just gonna be like an amazing game for me. But until that happens, fighting with Ethelfled, chaining with them, it's like the worst feeling in the world. Do we even like, is Zhuge Liang like even unlocked at this point? I don't feel like I'm seeing him. It should like not be. It should be unlocked later, technically. Boudica? Wait a minute, it's like... It's not like the same Boudica? Like, what's like the story with her though? I've always seen that there's like a golden Boudica, but I never understood the idea behind it. Like, is it like an epic champion or is it like a legendary champion? What was like the idea? Why did they make like two copies of Boudica? Kind of like the divorced Boudica or something? Is just she's like more powerful, or what's the point? I have VIP 14 now, very good 3 gold heads per day. I'm collecting gems for Wheel of Fortune KVK. How did you even get VIP 14, man, pre KVK 3? That's amazing. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually an amazing feat, but how did you even manage to achieve it? Like, I've been working so goddamn hard to get VIP 11. That's Boudica P. We have Joan P, Herman P, and CPO P. But what is like the point of P though? It's like some kind of like new series or skins, or what exactly were they trying to do when they actually did the P one? P means prime. Is it like some kind of like Lohar P, or it just feels kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. And she's still like a peacemaker, right? Imagine that you had kind of like, what's it called, like Markswoman P or Centurion P. This would just be weird. And are they like accessible for people like us, or is Prime like a way of saying that the only way you can get him is kind of like with money? Lancelot P is the future? I really don't know anything about these P champions, I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, so much to learn. So much to learn into this game. It's amazing and scary at the same time. CPO Prime is a CPO coming out this KVK. It's not like the regular CPO, man. I think Prime is for buffed epic commanders. I hope they do not bring something like legendary, like buffed legendary commanders, you know. Then it's gonna be like such bad news for us, especially for us like free-to-play players. Imagine wasting all your resources into the current meta only for the meta to basically change, and then you will get nothing from it. Of course you can always do the get back your gold test thing, but do you get all of them back, or is it kind of like a certain percentage? Come on. That's a really good question though. Shit, the amount of gold stars that I've wasted on this guy is just too much. It is just too much. And in the end, I never even upgraded him to max out, so he's kind of like low-key useless to me. Maybe good for KVK, but that's it. What the hell? Close my game out of nothing. I feel like we got like our hands on a 4 barb chain right here. Yeah, now I'm pretty sure that I can connect this one to this one. So we just somehow we got a 4 chain barb with Ethelfled. It's amazing to even look at it. By the way, should I just go to my farm real quick and see if I'm doing everything right there, if I'm farming or not, because that's like really super important. If I'm not farming, it's a huge loss to me. I should always be farming on my farm. Nice. Okay, I should just come back in here like 15 minutes. Back to main it is. I apologize for eating, but they're too damn good though. Like a good chain anywhere in here, or We'll see in the future. Mm, that is true. I just hope that the meta doesn't really change that much though. Like I said, the worst thing that can happen to us is for the meta to completely change, and then you just gotta start everything from scratch. Rise of Kingdoms would have a commander epic with circle AoE for barb chains. This is my dreaming game. It does. It does. Like YSG and Zhuge Liang, they basically have circle AoE, but you need to kind of like max him out. Like look at this. It says right here. Deals direct damage up to 5 enemies troops in a fan damage factor. But if you read it like the expertise one, it says deals direct damages up to like 5 nearby enemy troops. It doesn't really say in like a circular way, but that's the way it is if you max him out. Like if you max YSG out, the AoE is basically like a full circle. And that's why everyone wants to get his hands on YSG or Zhuge Liang. Like those are like the two best peacekeepers just because they have like circular AoE. Ethelflaed is good, but she only has like half a circle. She only has like half a circle, so if I'm doing like, if I was like with Zhuge Liang right now, I would not even start this way. I would just like start right in the middle here, and I know that it was gonna eat everything. But with Ethelflaed, I kind of like low-key have to like reposition the circle, so I gotta make sure that I start somewhere where I can catch them both. That's such a huge pain. That is actually such a huge pain. Oh, but I gotta do me some forts as well though, that being said. Maybe not today, but I really gotta do me some forts as well. I'm just waiting for the level 6 forts. Just cause I need to push for my tier 5, and in order for me to push for my tier 5, I just gotta upgrade my castle. And I guess I gotta upgrade each and every one of these two as well, but that's something I'm gonna leave for last. I just gotta take my castle to at least level 24 though, and have everything necessary like the books and everything to take to level 25 before I start collecting gems for the rest of the buildings. Okay, I guess now I just gotta go back. This is what being weak means. But YSG at Circle AoE just full. Zug Liang will come in KVK3. An epic commander with barb chains in early game work good. Yeah, that would actually be amazing. That is true. That would actually be amazing. But I don't believe that the game is gonna make it that easy, man. Because low key, the fun thing about the game is the fact that you gotta be pushing for everything. For everything nice, you low key gotta push a bit. You know, you gotta fight it. That's how you enjoy it. Otherwise, it's no fun. I know it's a huge pain, but that's why people feel proud whenever they reach something. To make this simpler, Zhuge Liang has automatic circle AoE by just unlocking him. YSG, you need expertise, which is why I do not recommend for free-to-play low spenders. That is true, but the thing, like you said, with Zhuge Liang is that he comes into KVK3, man. So usually for a good free-to-play player, you could go for YSG early game. It's just that you gotta be good enough though, in order to make all the points, all the gold heads and all the gold stars. The same thing cannot be said about Zhuge Liang. Like, so this is kind of like the big difference, you know. One you get straight away, and the other one you do not get straight away. It does make sense though that Zhuge Liang is a lot better than YSG when it comes to the fact how much less you're gonna spend with him. But at the end of the day, truth be told, you need both of them. Everyone who does... Oh yeah, 100%. Exchange it. As I was saying, like anyone who does play Rise of Kingdoms, you know that you need at least 2 marches to do. Actually, the optimal is kind of like 3 marches to do barb chaining without wasting too much time, because the way that I'm doing it right now, which is only with 1 march, I need to like barb chain for like 3 to 4 hours, man. And should be said, I don't exactly always have that amount of time. For example, today I know for sure that I will not be able to waste all my AP on barb chaining. It's just not possible. I just gotta get myself to sleep because I gotta wake up for work tomorrow, and that actually sets me back a bit. But if I had like, let's just say if I had like Zhuge Liang and YSG, but at the same time I had my Ethelflaed as well, that means that I have 3 commanders, and that means that right now I have wasted 500 AP, but I could have wasted 1.5k. You know, you kind of like low-key understand it though. The more good commanders that you have, the easier the game gets. It's kind of like, I guess this is kind of like what Rise of Kingdoms is in itself. It's kind of like a way for people to make the game easier by reaching certain points. So you kind of like start off nicely, and then there's some stuff you gotta do, so you understand that in order to do that stuff better, you need maybe a better commander. Like for you to be a better fighter, you need to just get your hands on Scipio and Liu Che as an infantry guy. But then you also need a tier 5, but then you also need P14, but then you also need the such more stuff as well. So it's kind of like you start off with nothing, and you just need to do everything along the way, and that's where the fun thing about the game is. Otherwise, just imagine that you just come into this game and somehow you do everything that is needed by day one. Is it even more fun at that point? I don't believe that's the case. Mundo, hey man, welcome to the stream. Hello, I'm from 08, looking forward to fighting alongside 07. Man, I see that Connor is really promoting me in there, isn't he? Like, dude just came into my stream one day and somehow started telling everyone that I exist, and I love that, but at the same time it kind of like makes me feel nervous. Because when nobody knows your existence, there's no one to impress, but when everyone knows your existence, it kind of like low-key gets a pain. So anyway, man, thanks for coming to the stream, I appreciate it. Like, I'm just joking around a little bit, but I appreciate your presence here. I hope that we have a good KVK as well, man. I hope that we have a good KVK as well. And looking by the points right now, of course it's too soon, like, and too early to be saying that, but it would appear as if we are doing not bad at all. Like, it seems that we are definitely doing a lot better than our enemies. Of course, events are not the same thing as fighting, but they still do show something. Yeah, this KVK is going to be fire. Yeah, I would say, like, part of me is like, I cannot wait for the fighting, but the other part of me is kind of like, I just want to take my time with it. You know, farm a few gems, do a few barbs, get me like everything that I need here, because truth be told, once the fighting starts, it's gonna be such a pain for you to reach the most of like the Crusader events. Like, I just want to be able to do everything I need when it comes to like, what is like 1.4k level 26 barbs. Like, let's just do it as soon as possible. I basically just want to get rid of all the quests that do not involve fighting before I can start a fight. I don't know if that thing kind of like makes sense. Now I know that I cannot kill 1.4k barbs that easily. Let's just see though, how many barbs have I killed, just for like the sake of it. I've killed 68, and that is just like only today. So I'm pretty sure that if I waste all my AP today with chaining, I can do like 200. Meaning that it should take me like about a week for me to do everything. If let's just say that I do everything correctly. That being said, I know that that's not gonna happen, because like everyone else. Oh man, you're just gonna ruin my chain, aren't you? These two are gonna ruin my chain. That's because they're gonna go for this one. Okay, okay, okay. Just AoE the damn guy. Come on, kill him, because I need to go here. Okay, go, 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 go. Go. I really want to get my hands into this chain before they make it. Oh, come on. Worst timing ever to split. Because now I have to like reposition you. It's like the worst timing ever. Stop splitting. Move your ass backwards right here. Get your ass in here. Okay, thank God at least they're going down there. What the? Where is your city? It's a secret. I'm not telling you my city, man. Not just kidding. You can have my main. I don't really care too much about it. This is my city right now. That's my city, man. I might be moving soon, but for the moment you can just enjoy it. You can enjoy my location. I'm not really worried about my main, it's my farms that I'm worried about. Because I know damn sure for someone to kill my main, it's gonna take him a while. But the same thing cannot be said about my farms. Like my farms, they can just basically kill in like 10 seconds. And I cannot afford to lose that many resources on my farms. Even my main, technically, like along with the resources that I have on my farm, I should have somewhere around 300 million in resources each, and then my farm will keep on collecting as well. So technically I should be fighting this KVK with about 500 million resources. It's not too much, but honestly for the amount of troops that I have, it's really not that bad either. I only have tier 4, so I don't believe that I will be wasting as much as 1 billion per resource, in my opinion. I might be wrong on that, but what do you think about it, Connor? Do you believe that I will be wasting more than 1 billion resources into a KVK with tier 4s? Is it even possible? And you gotta put into account the fact that I'm free to play, so it's not like I have unlimited healing speeds. Yeah, I guess you were gonna like scout me like the moment that I gave you my cords, man. You're like the 4th guy who's scouting me today. Kuzai scouted me, then Arvin scouted me, and then another guy scouted me, and now it's you. The perks of being a streamer, I guess. Maybe it depends on how much you fight. This KVK will be less than normal on average because it only has Kingsland main fight. That is true as well. That is true as well. Wait, not a minute. It's not only Kingsland, now that I think about it. We are gonna be fighting into these zones as well, right? Is that not the case? Like, technically, us and 3202, we should have this zone, and they should have this zone, and then they're gonna get access to here, and we're gonna get access to here. After which, we're gonna fight here, here, and then this is Kingsland. Huh. Only fighting into the altars and Kingsland. Yeah, apparently you're right about it. We're not gonna be doing much other pushing, right? Lefty, hey buddy, welcome. I'm doing great, man. I'm just having like a chill stream today. I was low-key thinking whenever I should have streamed it or not, but at the end of the day I was gonna play some Rise of Kingdoms anyway, so I was like, why not actually stream it? Nothing interesting going on, that being said, besides my farm being burned to death, but the rest is just like history. I even dropped a video on that, but that's about it. I'll say I'm just like doing some random chaining right now, nothing too exciting. And you, man, how are you doing today? Are you gonna do any live stream? What are the plans? Yeah, okay, that's gonna suck though, Connor, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that we are only gonna fight once on Kingsland, I would have kind of like wished we had fought more. I really would have wished that we had fought a little bit more on other locations as well. There's only one fight to decide the winner. Now I know it's not just one fight because like you said it's gonna be the altars as well, but yeah, it isn't the best, but it's sure gonna be a really cool battle. Yeah, I know, it's just kind of like the whole idea of wearing your enemies out. I kind of like enjoy doing that. You know, kind of like just make your enemy use as many speed ups and stuff at the beginning, or waste their tier 5 on bullshit stuff, so when the important stuff comes along they just cannot do anything about it, you know. That's kind of like the way I was thinking about it, you know. Really, of course not gonna allow me because there's like 10,000 effing gates, but I would have loved to rally you, man. No, but I'm just saying, like, for like KVK2 at least, I know about so many mistakes that 3207, which is us, did when it came to like the first fight that we did with 3199. We wasted so many tier 5s on dumb reasoning, but that's kind of like part of the strategy, you know, that's kind of like our loss, man. I don't believe that we will be getting this chance because we're going to be fighting on altars, meaning that there's really not going to be a lot of building fighting, you know. So good thing about it is that there's really not going to be that many dead soldiers. You only will have wounded ones. But bad news is exactly the same thing, which is that you will not weaken your enemies before the main event. Your enemies will still have access to their best troops for the final fight, unless they really f up somehow. So yeah, that's kind of like the bad thing about it. But I do love the fact that we have technology and everything else, so that's actually good. Because the thing with tech is that the kingdoms with the most members, they actually tend to have an advantage over other kingdoms. Like if you're like an Imperial kingdom with only one alliance, and you're fighting like another kingdom with like 2 alliances or something, technically because they have more members, they're gonna do like better than you. Of course you might be like, well, you can just go in here and you see this, you see, oh, you do not see it, meaning that you just cannot do gem stuff, right? But you can always buy those. I'm gonna probably do one stream later. Thanks for asking. You're welcome, man. I don't know if I will be able to stop by, and I feel really sorry about it, but I'll do my best. Just because during weekdays, unfortunately, I just gotta try my best to get some sleep before I can go to work. But if you would have done like live streams on Saturday or maybe like Friday night, which is tomorrow, I will. Well, no, tomorrow is not Friday night. After tomorrow, but you get the point. I will 100% have stayed on your stream, man, for a couple of good hours. That being said, I still might stop by your stream like for like maybe like a quarter hour or maybe like 20 minutes. Just that I gotta sleep at the end of the day. I'm sorry. And it kind of like makes me feel bad because you always like get out of your way to like show me some support, and I really just cannot do the same thing just because I gotta sleep. So really sorry about that, Lefty. It's not mandatory. No, I do understand that, but it low-key feels bad, man, because I really want to like support you with your stream and everything. You really deserve it. If I'm only doing this kind of like part-time, you feel like you're doing this a lot more full-time than I am, so you kind of like do deserve that support, man. And you got like a webcam and all. That does make the stream like 10 times more interesting, in my opinion. I wish I could get one too, and it's not out of the question. It's just I'm kind of like camera shy for the moment, so I guess I just gotta get used to the idea of being a streamer again first, and then maybe if I want to like show my face. It's not because like the viewers. It's more like for the people who are like close to me on real life. Like, believe it or not, besides I would say like my brother, nobody else knows that I'm doing this stuff. So, you know, I just don't want my relatives or someone else to open YouTube one day and just realize that I'm wasting half of my day playing games. Even though technically it's something that I really enjoy, you just cannot find reason when it comes to your relatives, man. They just have these weird ideas that games are bad and you're gaining nothing by playing games and more. So it's a pain. It's a pain. I feel like that that's kind of like my worst problem. It's really not dealing with players of the game. It's just dealing with relatives of mine. So old cool mentality, man. I understand though. Yeah, you just gotta like. I just I remember when I was doing like Twitch, and like I said, it really didn't go well. So she was like technically right, but we didn't know that. Like I was really hard trying at that point, and I remember my mother being like, "Why you play games the whole day, man? Is it even worth it? Like you are wasting your time. You're young. You should get out. You should hang out with your friends. You should learn something more about your work. You should basically." She gave me like 10,000 more ideas I could have done besides playing games. And yeah, when things just didn't work out for me on Twitch, she was like the first one to mention that to me. She was like, "Listen, I'm saying this, and it's not because she wanted. She kind of like didn't want me to succeed, but she was like really, I guess, realistic about it. You know, she was like, listen, this is not something that's gonna take you anywhere. So you really should stop, in my opinion. But if you want to keep going, you can keep going. But in my opinion, you should really stop." And I just know, man. I just know that unless I go to her with like $10,000, I just know for sure that she will never understand. And I'm just bringing like my mother in this, but it's not just her. But all I'm saying is that these people will not understand until they see the money. Does this one like even make sense? Or nobody believes in you until they see the money. And again, this is not exactly being done for money, man, but the people just have to see the success, man, so they can understand what you're doing. Until that happens, you're just a random nobody just doing some bullshit stuff. Yep, I agree exactly with you, man. They do not know nothing about younger generations. They just believe that going to work every single day and just going home and just to sleep so you can go to work every single day yet again. That's kind of life. But the truth is, life ain't like that. That's just like 10% of life. At least the way that we live life nowadays. If that's all you're doing, you have died, man. You have died as a person. You gotta have dreams. You gotta have plans. You gotta have something kind of like a side hustle. Like I feel like everyone should have like a side hustle or maybe like a hobby, man. If you don't have something to fall back into once you like quit your job, it's gonna kill you. You have to work smart, not hard. You shouldn't be working like the older generation. Exactly. Like I'm definitely working on my profession, but that's definitely not um that's not all I'm doing, you know. It's kind of like partially what I'm doing. The rest is just me minding my own business, trying to make some stuff happen. And maybe it doesn't work. Fine. It's okay. It just doesn't work. I'm just gonna try something else until something does work. Why not? That's kind of like the fun of it. But at the end of the day, I can just like I remember I talked to people and I've told them that I've done like websites. I don't mean like create websites. I mean like I've done websites in terms of like news and stuff like that. I've done a movies page. I've done uh, clothing selling. I've done, you know, I've done Twitch, and now I'm doing YouTube. So I've done some stuff over my life, man. And I have some experiences, and those things do take you far. I've even done like some Instagram. I still have my page, which is about gaming related, even though I haven't exactly logged in there for like the last couple of weeks. But I just gotta get back to that. I really gotta get back to that as well. It's just I've been like super damn tired lately to do everything about it. They had nothing to do with their lives and hobbies, literally, only drinking and gambling. Exactly. I'd just rather play games than drink or gamble. And I'd rather just play games. Games are just amazing. Our parents' generation are still trying to figure out how TV works. It's chaos. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Like my father, for example, he doesn't, as amazing as he is, he just doesn't know how smartphone works, man. Trying to teach him how a smartphone works is just some like next level challenge, and you are never gonna succeed. And it feels bad, but it's kind of like the truth. I just cannot chain you, man. I just cannot chain you. I hate it when they walk away, but such is life. Hmm. How does it take me like for 27 kilometers? Does it take me like 4 minutes? This is like the thing that amazes me the most is KVK. Is the kingdom really like the kingdom map really that uh, that big that it takes me so much just to cover so little distance? Anyway, man, I guess having plans is kind of like the fun of it in life. You just gotta have some plans, otherwise you're gonna die before you realize it. Open. I need to get Duke once more because I got Duke, but I didn't start training. Can you imagine? But you have your hobbies and you do what you like the most, no matter what people are saying. That is true. That is true. That is true. But just sometimes, it's a pain. Sometimes it is a pain, man. Trying to make everyone happy, it's a pain. That's why I kind of like love the idea of living by myself, man. Nobody knows what I'm doing, so I'm like kind of like cool with myself about it. I just do whatever I want, and I guess I don't answer to anyone. Like, you should know, man. You should know. But you yourself, because I know, man, like Greek people are some of like the most intelligent people ever. And when it comes to like chasing dreams and stuff like that, like you guys just love the freedom. So I know that you understand me when I say that you just know how hobbies are the thing that keep you alive. Hobbies and dreams. That's how you keep yourself alive. By the way, Spartan, did you manage to like find a job, buddy? Because I feel like you told me that you were going to this interview a couple of days back or weeks back. I'm not sure when it was, but I remember that you told me that you went to this interview. Your city has been scouted by Connor. Please be well prepared for a potential attack. Well, damn you, Connor. I'm lucky, brother, living in a nice country and work for an international company. Now I'm enjoying the benefits after so many years. Yeah, you're damn lucky about it, man. But how much time will these benefits exist for? I guess. I'm still with this private organization working for the state. They are helping us out. I am still having benefits until March while we are into this process. And after this, then I am going to the government benefits because right now it's still the companies. Okay, nice. But when you're gaining like government's benefits, you don't get like, what's it called? You don't get like basically like points that you can put into your pension for like later into life, right? Like you basically do not pay any benefits. I'm trying to switch sectors. Thank God it's possible, so it's good. If I don't remember correctly, you were into the kitchen one, right? Like you were a cook. So what kind of sector are you actually trying to go to right now? What's your next goal? Connor, I'm coming for you, man. I am 1 minute 50 seconds away. And not just you, if only I knew like Kuzai's location, I would like scout him as well. I worked 8 years as a chief. Now I'm trying to get into logistics. Man, logistics is good, man. Logistics has money nowadays. But it's also really, really hard. I'll send you Kuzai's. Sure, do send that. I will actually start scouting him. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, and there was one more guy that I forgot about his name. Give me just the, what was the name? Who attacked me? Barney attacked me. She should send me Barney as well. Oh, that's Kuzai. Right. Never mind, I'll just scout Kuzai instead. It's not like I like tease them a little bit. I need to find Ziki as well, who's in 3206. Need to like pay him a visit. He needs to remember who I am. Yeah, I worked 8 years as a chief. More office job, better hours, better salary. That is true. That is true, man. Being a cook, I don't know how people do it. I'm not gonna lie. It's an amazing job, but if you're only gonna cook one dish, but to manage the kitchen for like 8 hours in a day, that's I've seen kitchens, man. They're like hell on earth. Like Hell's Kitchen, the show, TV show, that's nothing compared to the real kitchen. Hell's show is kind of like 1 hour. You do like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 dishes, but like the real kitchen, man. So yeah, switching to logistics is definitely worth it. I just hope that you can manage to do the switch as soon as possible, man, so you can keep getting those benefits, you know, into for the near future. It's not worth it, bro. Salaries are too low even where I live, and slowly they are reaping every single benefit. Back in the days, you would retire 55 years old as a chief. Now this is gone. You retire like the rest. That is true because my father's cousin is a chief in Athens, and he was basically telling the same story, which was like it's not the same thing anymore. The money that I was being paid before, I'm not being paid now. He told me. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna lose this chain though. I didn't even pay attention to my health flat being half health before I started fighting. Oh, I'm definitely 100% gonna lose this one. God damn it. How did I not pay attention to my health flat being super weak before I started doing it? That's like a waste of AP. It's not even a chain anymore. Am I getting anything good though? Like I'm getting those arrows of resistance, which is nice. Success. Ooh, Connor. Yummy, buddy. Look at this. Good old Connor. He's prepared for the fight. I like that. Nice, man. Nice. Those are some really nice numbers. Is it Richard as main? I haven't exactly upgraded the guy, and I don't want to spend the whole. I don't want to spend like gold heads right now at this point of the game for Richard. It's too late to do that. Unless, like, right now I'm saving them for CP and the rest. No, it's not that I cannot do it. It's kind of like my Ethelfled was too low the moment we started. Even here I should do a switch. Oh, excuse me. Ethelfled should not be first. I don't know why she's first. I'm doing it's me who's doing like the wrong march. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it should be like Lohar Ethelfled, to be honest. It should not even be Charles Martel. But yeah, thanks for the advice though. It just, I never upgraded my Richard ever since the beginning, and now if I have any gold heads, like gold stars, I won't waste them on CP on Liu Che before I can basically waste them on anything else. What do you think about 95? Well, they seem to be having the most powerful guys so far, and I don't know about activity wise. Let me just see how they're doing, like on a roll, on as a kingdom. I don't know, like, I guess for one alliance kingdom so far they're doing decently, but we just have to see when the KVK starts, man. And the fighting stars, we really gotta see how 95 behaves. I wouldn't even speak until that happens, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that any kingdom is good or bad before we start fighting, and that's when we're gonna find out, I guess. Is that a decent answer, or? So technically, when it comes to ruins, we're gonna be fighting. Is it like 06 in here? Yep. So we will be fighting 06 and 02. I'm sorry, and 12. So whichever one of the two we have, it's definitely not gonna be easy. You're fighting 96. Oh, is it not 06? Wait, why did I go with march speed? Like, it's definitely helpful, but it's not what I wanted. My bad, I just wasted them. KVK3 is kind of boring if you low-key look at it. Yeah, that was kind of like what I was saying when Connor told me about the fighting. Like, I was thinking to myself, it's kind of boring, the fact that you can only fight during ruins or during like the King's Land, because what's gonna happen is that people are not gonna be fighting for any objective where their troops can basically die, meaning that for King's Land everyone will be like super damn powerful, all troops will be alive, and it's gonna be a real pain. So I would have just kind of like loved to just drag the enemies around a couple of days. Okay, this is like the real what I should be going with. Should be a lot better now. A lot better than with Charles. And the last fight, King's Tank, is very quick. Yeah, from what I saw for like my most previous KVKs, what actually happened is that King's Tank fight was basically decided within 1 day and a half, max 2 days. So imagine doing like a whole KVK, and for what, man? For 2 days of fighting. So yeah, you're damn right about the fact when you say that KVK2 will be kind of like boring. But then again, it's the way it is. There's nothing much we can do about it. Anyway, guys, that being said, I gotta take me a break. I got some stuff to do, and then I will come back in here and maybe do some more chaining. So I'm gonna be online tomorrow, like live tomorrow for sure. But until that happens, I want to call this a good night for everyone, and I'll see you to the next stream. But I appreciate everyone who stopped by, all the subscribers, all the likes, and everything else. Adventure Frog, thank you for coming once again right into the stream. I appreciate that. Lefty the Spartan, Connor, and everyone else who is here right now. I don't know if Green Dude is here, Marcus Gabriel, or Didi, or Borny, or Majestic Duck, or basically anyone else, or Kuzan, whoever I've forgotten about. Thank you once again for being part of the stream. I appreciate that, and I'll see you to the next one. Bye.